All right, guys, today's an exciting ride. This is a lunchtime ride, so it's about an hour-long ride, and it's going out of San Jose, California. We're going to go to Mount, it really, literally is Mount, in California. Yeah, I never heard of it either, but it is a cool place, and I did a little bit of research, and this place is absolutely cool. It's a total trip. It used to be a radar tower, and they converted it to sort of a park, so hiking, bike trails, all sorts of stuff, mountain biking, lots of interesting. So if you look that one up, pretty interesting. Let me show you on a map where we're going and about how long it's going to take. All right, this is the map. The map. I feel like Dora the Explorer. All right, San Jose is right here. That's San Jose, California. And just out of San Jose, California, we're going to take, basically we're going Highway 17 over to Santa Cruz, except we're going to turn on, I think it's 85. Yes, Highway 85. And then we're going to take this little exit right here, which is Camden Avenue. And that's where we're going to start. That's where I'll pick us up. And then we'll head up into the hills. And this is Hicks Road. We'll follow Hicks Road until we get to Mountain Road, and that takes us all the way up. And then look at this windy road. It is super, super windy. This should be a cool road, guys. And then we'll come back down. We're going to take Hicks Road back out. I did the road. I did this morning, so I actually know where I'm going this time. So I already did the ride. And a quick heads up. I'm going to end the video right about here, except I'm going to continue it. So even though I say, all right, see you later at the end of this video, stick by and watch, because this part of the road is really super cool. And I didn't expect that. And I come out this way because there was a half-hour wait in construction here. Anyways, we come out Hicks Road, come out to, I think this is like New Alameda or Alameda, something out this way. We can make our way back out to Highway 85, and then I run back to my house. That is what the route looks like. And with delays, it's about an hour ride. I think you could do this in less time than that, maybe 30 minutes, and do a lunch at the top or something like that. Well, let's get to the video.
Hey guys, after looking at that map, I feel like Dora the Explorer. The map, the map. Okay, some of you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we are going to Mount Umunhum. I know it's a real place, come on, really. But see that little tower up there on the hill? I don't think you can see that very well. But if you can see that, there's a little tiny tower up on that hill up there. And that used to be a radar station. Before that, that whole area belonged to the Indians, and they had a reserve. I think more of like a reserve. There's a lot of history about this place I never knew. So this is a great lunchtime ride, because if you're leaving San Jose and you want to go for a lunchtime ride, you take off out of San Jose, hit Highway 85, take Camden Avenue, and then from there you can follow some directions up to, I think we're on Hicks Road, and then we're going to follow that up to Umunhum Mountain. I know, really? Umunhum? Well, okay, let's do it. I forget my instructions there at first. I said, so we did take 85 to Camden Avenue to Hicks Road, and we'll take a right on Hicks Road. There it is, Hicks Road. Fantastic. Alright, so we take a right on Hicks Road, and this should start kind of, look, it already looks kind of mountainous right out of the city. So Hicks Road is going to wind its way down here for about 5.5 miles, and well, almost 6 miles, I guess. We'll wind around here, and then we'll get on to Mount Umunhum, something like that. So on all of my trips so far, I've hit this. This is a very common sight on almost every one of the roads that I've done, and that is construction. There seems to be construction everywhere. Alright, so we're still running down alongside a creek. A little bit of construction there. That was about a 30-minute wait on construction. Woohoo! And but it's a pretty little ride through here. Let's see, this is about 6 miles of this type of riding. just real pretty. And then we will head up into the mountain, and that should get quite twisty. And I hear the road's pretty nice. Now, I've never been up here, so we'll check it out. Okay, we're coming up to our turn to Mount Umunhum Road. And this should be where we start the fun. Interestingly enough, looks like we go out another way, which we might try on our way out. Here we are. We are Terre Azul Open Space Preserve. There's a restroom there. Pretty nice. And the road is vastly improved as soon as we hit this. No, you can't fly your drones here. Big sign. Road is really nice. Views are great behind me. We'll have to get some views coming down because it's hard to turn my head all the way around. But we'll get some of those on the way down, and we'll check out some more views on the way up if there's some pullouts. But so far so good. Don't like the guardrail so much. I've never liked guardrails. Here we go. The guardrail's gone. Perfect. Lots of trails out here. And the windy road is super nice. Alright. See if we get a view here. Oh, there's the tower up there. So a little view of that tower, if you could see that. That's left over. On top of that was a radar. And they took that down. I think they took most of the stuff down from up here. They built up some new things, but all the facilities for the military are, I think, taken down. Anyways, it's a beautiful road. We'll catch some more of this here in a minute. I can slow down here and get a good view off the side there. Oh, I have to look. Yeah, it's hard to do it. I'm going to stop on the way down. I saw a little pullout, and I should be able to get some good views from there. The Ranger. And we'll get the sights on the way back, I guess, and up at the top, of course, because the viewpoints seem to be on the left-hand side of the road, just more accessible by that side of the street. Gotta say though, beautiful road, some really beautiful views that I can't wait to see on the way down. So I think the trip down is going to be better than the trip up as far as sights. It's really a modern road, and these little walls here to try to keep the rocks off the road, which is nice. You figure the corners are like 20-mile-an-hour corners. That's a indication of the sharpness of the corners, I guess. Probably lots of bicyclists on the weekend. So great place to do a lunchtime ride, because I think you can come up here and have lunch up at the top. I brought a little snack to have up at the top. Check out the view and have some lunch and then head back to work. Perfect location for that. Another one of these viewpoints here, but a little tough to get. Well, actually, not a viewpoint, that's a little turn-off. Some are a little tough to get to when you're on this side of the road, because you've got to cross over, and you don't want to cross over in a turn. Yeah, the views from this side Unbelievable. Yep, that's a little distracting. But you can see off into the Silicon Valley, San Jose, and then off into the Santa Cruz mountain range. So that's a pretty neat combination. Pretty unique in this area. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys. We're almost to the top, so I'll catch up with you at the top. Some better views. At the summit, Mount Umunhum. You can see these staircases here. There's a trail that comes up this way, all the way around from that side, comes back around here, and then that's the final staircase coming up to the top. This is the big tower. That was the radar tower that I don't know what they're converting it into, but it sure looks cool. At least they're keeping it up. Got my bike up here. I think they really closed this road off, but we came up anyways. And then they've got the little visitor center here, which we're going to check out really quick. And it says, "New life for an old mountain." I've got a picture of that. Scanning the skies. That's what this whole place was about. For the military, life on the summit. This has to do with all the different wildlife, birds, butterflies. There's so many different inhabitants of this area, from the tarantulas to the there's like a whippet type of lizard. The hummingbirds was a big deal here. You can look those up. Some big deal about the hummingbirds. There's, you know, lots and lots of hummingbirds in this area. And then this has to do with the summits of the Bay Area. Have Mount Diablo, which you can see straight off over that way. And then the whole Silicon Valley in San Jose. San Jose's directly down here. Beautiful, gorgeous view. If it were clear, oh my God, this would be amazing. I gotta come back up. And then off to this side, which I'm gonna go down to a lower point that views off on the Santa Cruz side, and you can see Santa Cruz, you can see the ocean. So that's a pretty extraordinary variety of sights you can see. And we've got the BMW R1200RT. Beautiful ride up here on the bike. It's so nice, so smooth. Ho, 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 ho. All right, guys, I'm going to catch you down at the next viewpoint. So this is the parking lot you're supposed to park in down here. I went that way. I missed the sign that said temporarily closed, because it wasn't closed on my side, so I went up there. They didn't care. It was okay. They're fine. They just didn't want cars up there because they take up too much space. But since it's a weekday, I felt like that was fine. We've got bathrooms at every one of these rest stops. They all look fantastic, which is great. That's a good thing to know. And then to get up to this main one, I believe this is where the prayer circle is. So we're going to go up the stairs. Quite a few of these little buggers. See if we can do this. Maybe two at a time. That should do it. And we only have to do half of them. But there are a lot of them. Heck yeah. Look at that. You can see a little better off of this way. Just one more little spot to go. A little bit more effort with the with all the gear on. But here we go. See down the Santa Cruz side. Well, here's an interesting little map. And this map is gonna show us that if we looked off that direction, which is actually right behind these trees, that's Santa Cruz, and I can show you that in a second. And then San Lorenzo Valley. Different spots on the map. When we look here, you get a better idea of where we are. And what I was looking for up here, one of the last things I wanted to find was this is a prayer circle that the Indians requested get put in up here, so they could come up and have a ceremonial place to be in this great space. And from what I hear, if you sit right in the center, you're really, really quiet. you can hear the voices. The voices of all the ancestors, and you can listen. You may think I'm kidding about that, but actually no. If you sit very quietly, as low as you can could even lay down on your stomach in that prayer circle, and if you talk very quietly, you'll hear the echoes. And then if you're very, very quiet. Alright guys, I can't stop here very long because I'm right in the middle of the road, but Santa Cruse, straight out here, you can see the Santa Cruz Bay, and that goes around here. You see Santa Cruz up in the hills there, a little lake down here, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous view. Not a lot of people up here, so I don't mind stopping in the middle of the road, but you know, coming up here midweek is a great idea because there's just not a lot of people. I mean, really there was myself and one other person up at this location and a few workers, and that's it. Pretty nice. I'm going to pull off here just a little bit further down just to get another view off into the San Jose area side, and I'll catch up with you there. Alright, as we come down this side, this is where I said the views were going to be fantastic coming down this way. And really they are. This is the way, you know, coming back down, biggest views. You can just go ahead and ride up, and then when you come back down, you get to enjoy all these fantastic views. Maybe looking through the trees and all of that. And one interesting thing, and maybe somebody knows something about this, but there's got to be something else going on up here than just the visitor center and all of that, because there's these 15-foot, maybe 20-foot fences with cameras all over the place. Electric gates. Yeah, I think there's got to be something going on there. Anyways, pretty cool place. Checked out another rest stop here on the way down, and it's pretty nice. I thought this would have a really good view. It has a slightly good view. I think there's some great hikes coming out of this one, and if you look off to the right here from just a little bit off the parking lot, you can see a pretty good view. But you do get a good view of that tower up on the mountain there, which is pretty cool. I think there's a lot of great hiking trails around here. One thing I'm going to mention again, these bathrooms, they've got great bathrooms here. Now I want to miss that construction going out of here because that was a 30-minute wait. So when I get down to that road down there that we turned on, instead of going left and going back the way we came, we're going to go right. I think that's Hicks Road, and I can follow that on out to New Alameda and then get back on the expressway and head back into San Jose. So that's kind of have two options of ways to get up here. So if there's some construction, just go around the other way. That'd make a great lunchtime ride because it's about the right timing. You go up, have lunch, and get back within an hour. So it's fantastic. Really good spot. I would not recommend this as a place to come up if you really want to go speeding around corners. The speed limit is 25 in this area, and especially on the weekends, they absolutely mean it. Lots and lots of bikes, pedestrians, and they just don't want people going fast. I haven't seen anybody up here while I've been here, so there were 3 cars at that parking lot, 1 car at the upper parking lot, but that was a worker. And so midweek is a pretty good time. I don't think it's very crowded during the week here, but this road is very smooth, and it's a great place to come for a nice, beautiful ride. And these corners are fantastic. Alright guys, as always, if you can, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and make a comment, because all those things help. I'm just trying to get some videos out here of these roads so we can all enjoy them. And if you like them, hit that like button. If you hate them, hit that thumbs down button. If you can, just throw me a like there. I appreciate it. All right guys, here we are at Hicks Road. I know you just couldn't wait. I couldn't go away. So on Hicks Road, we're taking a right instead of a left, and so there's still some more riding to do. Oh my god, how could I sign out? And this is really cool. Check this out. It's a roller coaster type road. Oh, very cool. Look at that. It's like riding a little roller coaster down here. Awesome. Look at this road. Oh, this is cool. This Hicks Road is cool. Absolutely. Pretty road. Yeah, the ride's never over, is it? Just as I sign out, it's like, oh, there's these great roads. I bet you're happy you stuck around for this. Yeah, hit Hicks Road. Super cool. I am liking it, guys. Well, that's the end of Hicks Road, and Hicks Road was fantastic. A little tiny stretch, super cool. Now we're at Alamitos Road, and this is going to bring us into New Alamitos and back on out to the freeway. There's a little reservoir right here. I think I was pointing out that little lake. There's a little tiny reservoir here. This one's full. On the other side, that one was like almost empty. This one's pretty. All right. Okay, that ride's been getting better and better. I hope you guys stuck around. Check out that crane. Woohoo! Very cool. Stuff that's called crane. I'm not an aficionado on birds, so if I flub that up, oh well. Oh, a little winery out here. Maybe that's just somebody's personal stash. A pretty little lake. This is one of those roads where you decide, hey, I'm going to go a different way, somewhere I've never been before, wasn't on my original map, and you find something really nice. Of course, it's going to be construction again. I really, really hope. Oh, it shows there's a light, so hopefully, one, the light will change for us. Two, I won't have to wait for 30 minutes. Here's our light. Is there a button? Because I can see, I can't see the other side, so hopefully it's got a camera instead of, oh, it does, I see a camera up there. Well, the light was about a 3-minute cycle, so it seemed like for eternity, but I'm sure it was only 3 minutes. But at least I didn't have to wait 30 like I did with the last one. Anyways, we're getting into a little bit more open space here, into a town, so I think that's it for today's ride. And I hope you all had a fantastic time, and for those of you who stuck through this last section, awesome. I think this is New Alameda in this area right here. A cute little town to come visit, I suppose. And like always, I appreciate your watching the videos. Leave me a little comment, and I will talk to you on the next ride next week.